Hello, collective. Welcome to this reading. Beautiful soul family. If you're new here, welcome. This is a reading to tap into your energy and really look into things a little bit deeper. All right, we're in the new year, 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. I was really getting the energy of forgiveness. So it's almost like shedding that old year. There's a need to forgive what was held on to, any emotions. You don't want to bring that into what is coming and shifting forward. So to let go and to forgive. And I feel like this is connections, family, people that have hurt you in the past. It's a need to forgive without the other's approval. You don't need approval from anybody. You choose what energy that you put yourself into. All right, so just remember that. Forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you. Very important. Angel's trumpet, death. All right, number 46. So 4 plus 6 is 10. This is like that transformation of looking at something as an ending and being really infatuated with the ending and the pain and the loss, instead of putting your intentions on what you must just receive, the messages you receive, the lessons received, and take the lessons with you and try to avoid bringing any resentment. And that's where that forgiveness, that's where that energy is very important, to let go of. Even when people don't apologize, you can forgive them yourself. It's up to you to distinguish other people's truth and then yours. All right, other people's truth, it's reflecting on them from themselves. All right, so a lot of endings have happened, a rebirth energy coming in. All right, we're going to look into some lessons, what you have gained on this journey. It's possibly the challenge, but it's actually just the way you look at it, your perception. Instinct, yeah, your primal instinct, your prime purpose, all right? Not to follow others, to lead your own journey, and don't let what the shadow has, casting shadows upon yourself. All right, impasse, I've never read that one before. All right, so impasse and instincts, leading your own path forward, your truth, following your truth. So I do have some notes with this rebirth, and I feel like it's leading you in a direction of not following the pain anymore, letting go of the pain and trusting what is actually gaining from that. All right, the wisdom that you gain. Don't be sucked into any trickery. There is this inner calling within you. There is a guide inside us, wolf of white light. And this is the 7th chakra. The legend, wolf climbs the treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him never turn back. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are to us in the future. Exactly, yeah. Not to look at what has ended, but to follow your instincts. Wolf's defense in his instinct is, he senses danger. Hence, Wolf journeys on and does not look below for his enemies. He climbs unseen, for only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. Yeah, that's like going off onto that spiritual journey, the quest, and really embracing your rarity. And it's like you can't bring anything false with you on this journey. To fall in love with the journey is to move forward at your own pace, your own guide. I feel like the guidance is within you. So your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt? Why doubt it? Your journey is guided. How can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? And that's that transformation. that there is something to be learned, and rebuilding it for the future is part of that sacred journey. So, solitary journey. Spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, following your instinct. So, awakening, this is the awakening of what you've always had within you. It was just needing to be brought to the surface, and there was something that had brought that out. And I feel like that is the lesson. That's turning the page, turning the chapter, and it is taking the nutrients, taking the energy that is going to help you forward, but not embracing anything that was needing to allow to fall away, to grow something within yourself. So embrace this journey, embrace where you are and what you have been through, but don't be stuck in the confused. Don't be stuck in where do I go? I'm lost, I'm this. Don't feed into that energy, all right? That's where your instincts come in, all right? There's a pathway forward that has not been gone, that has not been led before. And I feel like that's where trusting your instincts is extremely important, because you are your own guide. So look for notes of truth. Truth lies where it can no longer hide. Connecting the patterns, it awakens awareness everywhere. Discovering truth can stir up a lot of emotions. What can you trust, right? We get into that. What can we trust? This opens the realms of possibilities where you are uncluttering. It's like leaving everything behind, dropping the baggage that was really keeping you in this two mind. It was almost a place where you could not escape anymore. So there was a need to guide yourself in a direction where Ten of Swords, you're leading the way. It's not following down the old path. So the stir up of emotion, stir up of energy that's going on. There's been a lot of breakages and connections and any relationships that you have brought on this journey. Something's needed to fall away. Because you're on this journey that you can't be distracted by old connections. All right, these all fell on the ground, a little bit muddy on the ground. So we have the Emperor, number 4, moving yourself towards a journey. Yeah, this is putting your own keys in place, your own moves. So here's Aries energy. So that again is that lone wolf, right? Embracing who you are, embracing the solitude. Has allowed growth within you, allowed you to have this love has grown for yourself. This wisdom has brought on a deeper connection with yourself. And I feel like that's that spiritual journey. Filling your own cup of love, the connection with yourself and with your own spirit, your own soul is guiding. It's been guiding you down a road to open up your heart space, open up and free yourself from the loss, allowing love to be grown and become not something you look for, but something that's within you. So I feel like that was a time of isolation to really deepen the view of yourself and how amazing you are, and then it allows for growth to happen. Page of Pentacles, on a firmer foundation. It's not being so confused. You're growing back with stronger roots. So it's almost like you are taking what has happened and it has allowed you to go within and view things about yourself that you didn't see before. The opportunity to shift your energy and place it back where it is meant to fulfill your own emotional growth. We have the star. Again, that's that awakening to a higher purpose, awakening to things that you didn't see about yourself. Aquarius energy, growing space. It's like almost like you've grown space to evolve yourself, which allows you to shine brighter. This star energy. It's discovering your strengths, standing on one foot, on top of a mountain, and it's like you have learned these lessons to strengthen your core. Starting with your heart space, to allow love to come back to yourself and not rely on others. The journey to not waste your time on places and people that could drain you of this love. And that's where self-care, it all starts with this beginning of awakening the senses of, you weren't designed to make others happy. You weren't designed to grow where you weren't appreciated. And I feel like this is being yourself authentically. It's opened up that space for authentic growth and self-love. And it's really shifted an awareness within yourself. So all is possible out of the maze. Yeah, and I feel like that's where you're not looking for external growth, it's in the internal growth. And it's really almost like the chemistry within yourself is like upgrading. It's new beginnings, and I feel like it's your own love with falling back in love with yourself. And I feel like that's that shift of movement of putting your passion, putting your fire, the pursuit of what doesn't, not realizing, it's realizing that you complete yourself. You have the power to complete yourself. You are shifting desire, passion, and owning your lessons. And I feel like this is owning your lessons and for spiritual growth. And I feel like this has created this firm foundation to roam free on this journey, almost like falling in love with yourself again. And that really does draw in deeper connections. You're not missing anything. You're realizing that you're not lacking anything except for your own giving back to yourself, giving that love to yourself, making sure that you're not drained. And I feel like starting out with the Page of Cups, it is the beginning stages, but it's very, it's very regimented, meaning like it's very, it's a slower, steady pace, but the gains, the growth are much more reliable. It's like you're relying on yourself, your own spiritual growth. When you put your energy into you and leave no room leave no room to be knocked down from your own journey. It's like you've elevated your space and you've created a space where that you feel safe and you feel like you're in a place of, you're connected to more than just this life. And I feel like it really does spin the wheel of opportunity to where you move next. It's like your intentions, your intentions are purifying. And I feel like that it is it's a great place to plant a seeds of this growth, that it is going to grow stronger. It's going to be a more dependable energy. You can depend on yourself. You don't lack anything, therefore you don't need anything from anybody else. And I feel like that's a great space to bring in energies. You can trust those energies that you bring in. Trusting in yourself, trusting in the journey, bracing yourself, bracing your solitude has broken the need to be understood by others, because you understand yourself. You're becoming to understand yourself. And that is an opportunity. Your opportunity to grow, where you never have to doubt yourself. It's like being kinder with your energy, and again, back to the forgiveness. All right, so what you're embracing right now is a complete transformation of how you view yourself against how the world views you. You're stronger alone. You're stronger alone when others do not bring anything positive to your energy. So, and I feel like this is like you're really not holding back your energy, but you're putting in place, not putting it in places that are destructive or chaotic. It's almost like you're taking time to kind of think about things, before you plant seeds. Plant seeds where it doesn't bring anything for any kind of growth, doesn't bring anything positive into your journey. This is taking your power back. So you could be feeling like you're in a space that is a little bit unknown. Okay, so escaping the matrix, cracking the mirror of illusion into a prism of misunderstandings, collapsing what was. This is a time of disconnect from the matrix, discovering the code that cracks open all patterns, no longer sleepwalking through life. Time is collapsing, space is expanding, and truth is running free. Yeah, and I feel like that's where, when you're free to see things in a different way, it's like you see things completely different, and I feel like it shifts your body into a sense of, well, what am I doing? Where am I? But it's just a completely different reinventing of time and awakening a call of greater forces beyond this realm. The opportunities lie where discomfort tends to be. And when the outside world is unappealing, that's where it's meant to go within. And there's a deeper aspect, deeper key to your journey. And growth happens where you move. When you move and you don't sit in past situations for too long. It drains your love. It drains your connection to yourself. So reconnecting with yourself, I feel like this is that spiritual test of putting what you've learned into actions. And no matter where you go, you are still connected beyond the material realm. So I feel like this is growth within a space of reinventing yourself. You are reconnecting with your higher powers. Destiny is pulling you in a direction, reminding you that you are more than this world has allowed you to feel. And escaping the matrix is the deeper journey, the journey to deepen who we are and what you are capable of. All right, so pull a couple more cards. Let's see what else come out. What else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? This rebirth, readjusting. 3 of Wands. It's pulling into a direction of it's like you have your mindset on something beyond, and you can't quite see where you're going yet. But it's pulling something within you that you feel connected to. You just can't see it with your own eyes. And this is your spiritual journey. It's lighting a flame within you. It's like you have this fire burning within you, and it's no longer wanting to lie dormant. It's wanting to go out and off into a direction that it feels like there is more to gain, there's more to see, and there's more to access. There's just more to your journey than what lies right in front of you. So I feel like this is all about the feeling of a quest towards your own destiny, a quest to go on a journey that has not yet been seen, but it's like you're about to take your first step. And it's a very freeing feeling. And I feel like you can feel there's something more. There's something that is just needing to discover beyond what you have been settling in. When something is broken down, when something it just feels disconnected, there's a need to search within in your soul mission. The mission, you don't really know what it is, but you know that you're about to embark on something, and the energy wants you to embrace it. Embrace your primal instincts, that this is guiding you for a reason. And it's this turn of events, it's going to grow stronger foundation. Climbing a mountain you didn't think you could climb before. But once you set your heart on the stars, there's no going back. This pull is forward, and you can't quite see what you are going towards, but it's something that is so captivating within you. It's you have to, almost like a curiosity. It's lighting this curiosity of, why am I so drawn to this energy? Knight of Pentacles. And look, it's walking you into a place that you can grow stability, you can grow success along the way. It's like this journey is all about, this is the success of who you are, is fulfilling this journey. And what you learn on the way, that is yet to be found out. But it's this pull to create the steps forward, moving in a direction at a pace that it's almost like the whispering winds. It's not fast paced, it's slow and steady, but it grows success along the way. And you may not even realize it. Just by going off onto this journey, it's like you're building trust within yourself. All right, so unexpected situations in personal lives are coming to a turning point. No longer in the why, shifting gears into the how. This is the universe speaking to you through a hard truth to overcome. Something was past due and was necessary for the next chapter. All right, so the empath. What happened for all this to happen? And I feel like it lies within this card, the empath. The empath. The path is obstructed. Reroute. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. The second chakra. Yeah, you've been detoured. This is the energy. This is the guides protecting you. The universe is literally blocking a path. So is the guardian angel blocking their path through the mountains with no way to get around. Wondering why they were stopped, not daring to pass. They take another route. It was a protection from a landslide ahead that would have claimed their lives. All right, so the reroute is not an ending. Again, this birth, this rebirth is a reroute. It's not an ending. It's the path is blocked and you are at an impasse. But the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. Wisdom, opportunity, and surrender. All right, yeah, and that's forgiveness for what didn't work out. You forgive that because this is the protection. It didn't work out because there was another goal. The goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. So this is about being adaptable, right? Using your resources, using the those building blocks that you've learned. You've learned your lessons, and it's like your core, your spirit is speaking to you, shifting that you cannot stay in this energy anymore. For there's danger. There's an opportunity to learn something and change your direction, to regroup and refocus, protection from harm, guardian angels. So something I feel like within a connection or family members, I feel like there was a reroute because your energy was needing to go off onto a spiritual path and needing to disconnect with anything that was keeping you in the old endings, and it was keeping you stuck, not allowing yourself to move forward and taking your powers. Almost you were surrendering your power, and you need to surrender your perception. You need to surrender I feel like the situation and forgive the past because it has brought you something it has brought you forward to move in a direction that is greater for your purpose. And you're awakening your senses, that are literally in your DNA. It's like in your code. It's designed before you were born to come here, to realign with your purpose, to realign with the place that feels like home, feels like you've always been connected to, and I feel like you're reconnecting with yourself on this journey. Really finding a lot of truths about yourself and others, and I feel like there is no going back after you've discovered its truth. This is a shift that awakens to yourself, and your key role is to be you, and you have a full heart space to begin a deeper connection with yourself and who you are beyond this world, beyond this lifetime. So time is shifting, you are changing, and it's all about adapting with the times. all right? Because the old world has collapsed, and this new world is reinventing who you are, or not you are reinventing back to who you are, right? The space where you feel like you can be yourself. You're full. Like everything you need is within yourself. Everything that you need to connect to yourself was to disconnect from the old ways of moving, the old ways of shifting, and this really is all about finding deeper aspects about life, deeper aspects about yourself, and it's not looking for them in other people, because that can be a reflection of themselves. We all have our own journey, our own space that needs to grow, and then I feel like that's where we can connect with others that match our frequency. So the journey alone is to find yourself, because you were never lost. You had just forgotten. Yeah, to release what the storm had brought, to allow a source of new life to grow all around you, not to be stuck in that broken place, this, to move forward. And it's like you have the passion, you have the fire, and you have the key elements that were holding you back now shifting you forward. So I feel like this is putting your whole self, and I feel like you were already there, but it needs to materialize. And I feel like this big shift right now is like you can't stay where you were. So the only place to move was forward, and it almost feels like exhilarating, but also can't see what's coming in. There is obviously a little bit of surprise, right? And I feel like this is all shifting you into a person, somebody that is taking on challenges and growing lessons, and it's growing stronger. You're going back stronger, and you're going back. You're not giving yourself, you're not allowing others to be able to break down. Not letting others, you're not letting others hold a space, not allowing them into your space to even break it down. You've got your back turned here, so it's like you've already started this journey. So there's no room for people that just bring you down and bring you back to a place that has fallen apart. All right, so this is you awakening your senses, awakening yourself to your destiny. All right, until next time, bye.